You see, coveting, it manifests itself in different ways, in different people, all the time. You see, but fundamentally, it is all the same. We are seeking satisfaction and contentment in worldly pleasures apart from God. See, this is why in Colossians 3:15, the Apostle Paul, he describes coveting as idolatry. He describes coveting as the worship of something other than God. See, when we covet, what we're doing is we're placing God-like expectations on people and things and ideas. In essence, breaking the 10th command, you shall not covet, is a manifestation of breaking the first command, that we should have no other gods before God. See, and that brings us to how this command confronts us. You see, it can seem kind of strange that the Ten Commandments, they start with these lofty ideals, right? That we should worship the one true God, that we should worship him only. And then it kind of seems like with this trivial ending, like stop looking at donkeys and stop caring about meaningless stuff, right? But do you see how those two things are connected? Do you see why the first and the 10th are really bookends that sum up the rest? See, God is saying, I am the one thing that your heart and your soul is longing for. You see, don't turn to animals or people or anything else. Don't let anything else become the overwhelming, controlling influence in your heart and your life. He says, I am enough. Worship me. Be satisfied in me. See, and the reality is that coveting is the symptom that reveals better than anything else the depth of our depravity and the reality of the sobering reality of the disease of sin in our hearts. You see, we don't just have some external behavior problem. We have a heart level problem. You see, the idolatrous sin of our hearts is the root of all the sinful actions. And one commentator said it this way: sinful deeds, they always start with sinful desires. See, the 10th commandment is the nail in the coffin to thinking that obedience to the 10 commands is something that you can do merely by trying to modify your external behavior. No, as Jesus himself would make explicit in the Gospels, see, the obedience that God demands is one that begins in the heart.